What I'm going to do in this video is show you how to make a print page. So I've got basic block 1 here on the screen. It's the one we did in class together. And I'm going to go over here into the browser bar and I'm going to show you what we did. Remember the first sketch we made? If we right click that and go to edit, it will show us the rectangle that we made. Remember we dimensioned it 5 inches by 2 inches? That's our front view. We always start with our front view, which is going to be in the bottom left hand corner of our isometric, or I'm sorry, our orthographic. Going to go to extrude, check out that. That's the extrusion we made from that front view. Remember we extruded it back 3 inches? So that made us the basic block shape. Then we're going to look at drawing number 1 here, and we decided that we were going to sketch on the right side view. So what I want to do at this point is bring up our drawing sheet. At this point I want to look at the similarities between what we sketched here on the side and what our side view on block number 1 looks like. We picked the side view because it has the most detail and it will allow us to create a shape we can extrude one time and remove that top corner of block number 1, and we'll have our shape completed. So if you look over here at the side, we have sketched out a diagonal line across the side view. We've dimensioned it to 1.5 inches from the back and up 1 inch, just like our drawing sheet said. So we're going to finish that sketch and we're going to go look at how we extruded it. This was that top corner section that we wanted to cut off, that little triangle piece in the upper left corner. So we did an extrude and we did a remove because we're taking material away. We selected that corner we wanted to get rid of or remove, and we wanted to go back 5 inches. We're going to hit check, and that's how we originally made our drawing. So you've already done that, but that's just a little review on how we got this shape in class. Now it's time to start the print page. So what we want to do is we want to remove the shading. So we're going to go to our drawing cube, we're going to come down and we're going to go translucent. We're going to make it see-through. It takes a little less memory for your computer to make the print page. Now we're going to right click on any surface on our block. So we're going to do a right click and we're going to go where it says create drawing part 1. At this point we're going to make a drawing page. We're going to do a custom template. So we're going to select custom template. So we're going to do a click. And then we're going to look at some of the settings here. We got ANSI, we got English, which we're going to leave, paper size A, that's what our printer takes, and it's in inches. So all that's fine. We're going to go over to the other side where it says title block. We're going to click do not include because the title block is going to take up too much in our drawing. The border we're going to leave, and we're going to make sure that we're on no views, and we're going to click OK. Sometimes this doesn't load real fast. If the window just sits here and spins, what you're going to need to do after a while is go see where it says part 1 drawing 1. You're going to need to right click on that and delete it, and then go back to part studio down below on the left, click that, and you have to start making your print page again. I know this is kind of a little pain, but this is part of using a cloud-based drawing software system. I've had it take me as many times as 3 or 4 tries to get it to make a print page. Sometimes we get lucky and it goes on the first one. If it doesn't, delete the drawing and then try doing it again. First thing we need to do is set the scale. The scale here needs to be 0.75 to 1. So we're going to click up here and we're just going to highlight that and we're going to type in 0.75 and we're going to hit the enter button, and when we do that it's automatically going to put it to 0.1. See that? 0.1? Let's try that again. 0.75, we're going to hit the enter button, it already puts it to 0.1 for me. Now it brought in the front view, and remember doing an orthographic, the front view always goes in the bottom left hand corner. So we're going to make that look nice so it's even on either side, and then we're going to just move up, and if you look there the projected button is already highlighted, so we're going to click above it. That will put the top view in. Now I'm going to need to go back down to get the side view and then click on the front view to tell it I want to put a side view over, drag it over, click again. That will drop my side view in automatically for me. And if I want to put an isometric in, I can click the front view again and move up into the upper right hand corner, get that centered to where I want, and put myself an isometric view in there. Now I'm going to turn off the project tool, and I'm going to hit D on the keyboard because that's going to allow me to turn on my dimension tool. I can go along the top and I can select the dimension tool too right there. Either way works, just like we talked about in class. the first thing we want to do is we want to go down to the front view and we want to click and dimension the 5-inch dimension on the front view first. So I'm going to go down here, I'm going to click on the top line and let go, move my mouse up and click again. If it's 5 inches, I know that I've drawn my block right so far. On the top view, I'm going to put the depth, click on both those lines, drag it over, that's going to be 3, so I click on the bottom one first and the top one second. Go into my side view, going to click the bottom line, then the top line, and then slide it over, and that's my 2-inch dimension. Notice all my dimensions are in between views, okay? So if I look at the 5-inch dimension, it's between the front view and the top view. If I look at my 2-inch dimension, it's between the front view and the side view. If I look at my 3-inch dimension, it's between the top view and the isometric, or even we could say the side view. All your dimensions have to be between views. At this point, I'm going to dimension what makes this block different. Okay, the line in the front there on our drawing sheet said it was 1 inch up, so I put that in there. So I'm going to click this guy next. That's 1.5 inches. So if these numbers don't come up exactly what they should be, we've made a mistake in our drawing and we can go fix that. What I want to do is I want to go up to the top and I want to select the right A tool, the one kind of in the middle. It's going to say note, and we're going to come down to the bottom, and this is going to allow us to type in our name, block number, and the period. So let me do that. I'm going to type in Mr. Marshall here. Notice how it's going down. That's okay. Just keep going. Block number 1, and then I'm going to write period number whatever. Right here I'm just going to put a question mark. At this point, I'm just going to take my mouse and I'm just going to click on the screen anywhere where there isn't something. That will turn the tool off and drop it. So I'm just going to do a little click over here. And then if I go back, I'm going to turn the tool off, make sure I don't have any tools turned on. So I'm going up to the top and I'm going to go up there. I'm going to turn the text tool off. I'm going to come back down here and click on the box. And I get the little handles like I do in Word, and I can just stretch that out to make my name look nice. At this point, if you want, you can move the mouse up to the isometric view and right click on it and then hit Show Shaded View. It gives it that gray color again and makes your isometric view look 3D. I like the look. Just remember 5, 3, 2, those are going to be your first dimensions every single time on all your block shapes, and then we're going to put the dimensions in that make the block different. Nice job!